Lord willing, this is quick and straight to the point. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world enemy calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, who been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. And mighty shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord will and the Most High continue to put it on their spirit and their heart to endure. And a shalom to the wives and the single sisters that's believers of His word. Lord will and the Most High continue to put in their spirit to endure. And Lord will and the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Hold on one second. I gotta make sure things is good in the background. Hold on, family. Okay. The title of this video is We Are on a Highway to Heaven. And the first verse I want to bring out to you is Wisdom of Solomon, the 9th chapter in the KJV from verse 1 to 18. You know, this is going into Solomon prayer for wisdom. It says, O power of my fathers and Lord of mercy, go to another who has made all things with thy word and ordained man through thy wisdom, that he should have dominion over the creatures which thou hast made, and order the world according to equity and righteousness, and execute judgment with an upright heart. Give me wisdom that sitteth by thy throne, and reject me not from among thy children. For I, thy servant and son of thy handmaid, am a feeble person, and for a short time and too young for the understanding of judgment and laws. For though a man be never so perfect among the children of men, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, he shall be nothing regarded. So if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, you are regarded as nothing. That should really sit heavy on you, you know. So you should be seeking and desiring the wisdom of the Lord, so you can be able to obtain the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shai. Verse 7, it says, Thou hast chosen me to be a king of thy people, and a judge of thy sons and daughters. And thou hast commanded me to build a temple upon thy holy mountain, and an altar in the city wherein thou dwellest, a resemblance of the holy tabernacle, which thou hast prepared from the beginning. And wisdom was with thee, which knoweth thy works, and was present when thou madest the world, and knew what was acceptable in thy sight, and right in thy commandments. O send her out of thy holy heavens, and from the throne of thy glory, which we can see in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 15. Wisdom, or the word of the Most High, leaped off of its royal throne into a place of destruction. So it says, and wisdom was, where is it? Yeah, and wisdom was with thee, which knoweth thy works, and was present when thou madest the world, and knew what was acceptable in thy sight, right in thy commandments. O send her out of thy holy heavens, and from the throne of thy glory, that being present she may labor with me, that I may know what is pleasing unto thee. For she knoweth and understandeth all things. She shall lead me soberly in my doings, and preserve me in her power. So shall my works be acceptable, and then shall I judge thy people righteously, and be worthy to sit in my father's seat. For what man is he that can know the counsel of the Most High, or who can think what the will of Yahweh is? For the thoughts of the mortal man are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain. For the corruptible body presseth down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things. And hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth, and with labor do we find the things that are before us. But the things that are in heaven, who have searched out? That thy counsel who have known, except thou give wisdom, and send thy Holy Spirit from above. For so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed, and the men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee, and were saved through wisdom. Right? We need wisdom. We need wisdom to be saved. We need wisdom to order our house. We need wisdom to be a man. We need wisdom to even be a woman, right? But those are that is something from above. That's like a heaven mindset, right? Baby, you can go. Put a jacket on. All right, I like you. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. It says, Salaki, y'all gotta make sure my daughter is good. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things, I love you, caught it. And all these things shall be added unto you, right? So we got to first seek the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And you first start by seeking the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai by the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, brothers always bring out the kingdom is within you. How can the kingdom be within you if you don't abide with wisdom? You know, the kingdom is within you when you got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And if you don't even understand everything, that means the full kingdom is not in you. But you should be seeing a pep. If you see a pep in your step, that you constantly trying to learn, constantly trying to see videos, constantly trying to build up your faith, then you working on that, right? Because if the kingdom is within you, that means the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High is within you. And I just wanted to go to this little history joint because this, by far, is like a key point for me, and I bet you for all of y'all too. That don't even look like that is it. Maybe it's Second Corinthians, Second Chronicles. Okay, this is Second Chronicles, chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 7, and I'm gonna read to 12. It says, In that night the Most High appeared unto Solomon, and said unto him, Ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said unto the Most High, Thou hast showed great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his stead. Now, O Yahweh power, let my promise unto David my father be established. For thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth and multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? And the Most High said to Solomon, Because this was in my heart, and thou hast not asked riches and wealth or honor, nor the life of thy enemies, neither yet has asked long life, but has asked wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people, over whom I have made thee king. Wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had that have been before thee. Neither shall there any after thee have the like. You know? So, Solomon asked for wisdom and knowledge, and the Lord has given it to him. Even the Lord says, I think it's in James chapter 1, verse 5, if anybody lack wisdom, let him ask the Lord, because he gives out liberally, And he had a taste of the kingdom because he had the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, let alone through the Spirit, he was Yahushai. Right? I'm going to go to, this is 1 Timothy in the NLT, so I got to go to to my other app. So this is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8 in the NLT. This is what it reads. It says, physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and in this life to come. Right? Let me read that one more time. Physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and the life to come. Right? And that's working towards the kingdom when you're training for godliness. You know? Let's get this one too. While you're training for godliness, don't let nobody take your crown. They'll take your crown because you get implemented in your mind that this is born. You know, that this is vain. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 to 11. 11 is the point. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. You know, you got to come in this thing and don't let nobody take your crown. Every day you working on your crown, it's like you working more to get to the mark, which is heaven, to get to Yahweh Shai. You know, you have to work. Work has to be on your mind. Let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai with songs. Right? Who was these great people? Right? You go to Revelations, the 7th chapter. Revelation chapter 7, verse 9. After this I beheld, lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. You know, that great multitude was the elect Israel, you know, that was scattered four corners of the earth. You know, even the elect men, the 144,000, right? Now back to 2 Ezra chapter 2, reading verse 42 to 48, which is the point of this whole thing. It says, I saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I cannot number, and they all praise Yahweh Shem Shai with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature. With the video I just posted, before you click the video, you'll see the picture that I put for the video. And what did it say? It says, in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon the head of every one he placed a crown, and was evermore exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel, So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High, which is Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then I asked the angel, Who is the young man that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? And he answered and said unto me, He is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them who stood so firmly for the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. What did he say? He greatly commend them that stood firmly. You know, you got to stand firmly for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. It says, Then the angel said unto me, Go and tell my people what manner of things and what great wonders of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai that power has seen. You know, and since brothers been reading and we believe in these things, we want to share this with our brothers and sisters and let them know, man, you should be striving to get crowned. You know, We should be in this thing striving to get to be crowned. You know, but brothers want to strive to be billionaires. Get your money, but if you're not striving to be a child of the Lord, you could be you doomed, man. And a lot of us be like, why we can't catch a break? The Lord put it in the program that you don't make it like that. The Lord got it like that, that you not rich and famous. Because the Lord seen your heart, he know what you probably would have did. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 1 to 4. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above and not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Right? Because it's either you're going to die in the name of the Lord, you get beamed up, or you get beamed up after all that sorrow, after all the things that you have seen. So we need to set our affection on things above, because Yahushua went above. Yahweh was above. The angels come from above. You know, and this is the elect is going to go above when the destruction happened here. And if you don't believe it, hey, this is not for you. Now back to Wisdom of Solomon again. Lord willing, y'all, this was edifying y'all. Lord willing, y'all can do your due diligence and rewatch it again and understand, you know, you should really be working towards your crown. Nothing else matters more. This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 9th chapter in the G&T. Verse 1 to 18, it says, the Most High of my ancestors, merciful Lord, by your words you created everything. By your wisdom you made us humans to rule all creation, to govern the world with holiness and righteousness, to administer justice with integrity. Give me the wisdom that sits beside your throne. Give me a place among your children. So he wanted the wisdom of Yahushua. That's even more plain through the Spirit. He's Yahushua. It says, I am your slave, as was my mother before me. I am only human. I am not strong, and my life will be short. I have little understanding of the law or of how to apply it. Even if someone is perfect, he will be thought of as nothing without the wisdom that comes from you. Read that one more time. Even if someone is perfect, he will be thought of as nothing without the wisdom that comes from you. You chose me over everyone else to be the king of your own people, to judge your sons and your daughters. You told me to build a temple on your cursed mountain and an altar in Jerusalem. The city you chose as your home, it is a copy of that temple in heaven, which you prepared in the beginning. Wisdom is with you and knows your action. She was present when you made the world. She knows what pleases you, what is right, and in accordance with your commands. Send her from the holy heavens, down from your glorious throne, so that she may work at my side. I may learn what pleases you. She knows and understands everything and will guide me intelligently in what I do. Her glory will protect me. This is wisdom. You know, an Israelite man is dangerous. Black Latinos and natives are dangerous if we have the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. It says, verse 12, then I will judge your people fairly and be worthy of my Father's throne. My actions will be acceptable. Who can ever learn the will of the Most High? Human reason is not adequate for the task. Our philosophies tend to mislead us. That's why if we just think in our own, if we move off our own opinion, this shit is useless. That's why if we have the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, we understand how life moves. We understand what decisions to make. We understand how we need to be in society, being the children of the Lord. It says, because your mortal bodies weighs your soul down. The body is a structure made of earth, a burden to the active mind. All we can do is make guesses about things on earth. We must struggle to learn about things that are close to us. Who then can ever hope to understand heavenly things? No one has ever learned your will unless you first gave him wisdom and sent your Holy Spirit down to him. In this way, people on earth have been set on the right path, have learned what pleases you, and have been kept safe by wisdom. Wisdom is what got you really in the truth, but you still have to call on the Lord to get more wisdom, you know? And it's actually multiple scriptures we can go to. I think I just want to go to this one. I think this is the one I want. James chapter 1 verse 5, it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given. You know, you got to ask the Lord for wisdom, right? I believe it's St. John the 15th chapter, where Yahweh Shai said he was going to give the comforter to the disciples. In that time, they were the elect men. St. John chapter 15, verse 26 to 27. But when the comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceeded from the Father, he shall testify of me. And ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning of his ministry, and through the Spirit, they was with Yahweh Shai in the beginning of making all things, But the Lord is going to send that Spirit for us to understand his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which completes the lesson in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 10 and 11. But the Most High have revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit search of all things, yea, the deep things of the Most High. So the Most High has to pour his Spirit upon you for you to even understand the deep things. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the Spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of the Most High knoweth no man, but the Spirit of God. So none of us know shit unless the Lord brings the Spirit down to you and you increase in knowledge, right? What did I said that was the last one, but the motion is just bringing the motion. This is St. John chapter 3, verse 30, and John said this. He said, he must increase, but I must decrease. Let me read verse 29. It says, he that have the bride is the bridegroom. But the friend of the bridegroom which standeth and heareth him rejoiceth greatly because the bridegroom's voice. This my joy, therefore, is fulfilled. Because he heard that bridegroom, which is Yahushai. He must increase, but I must decrease. He that cometh from above is above all. And he that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from heaven is above all. That's why you want to set your affections on things above. Think on that crown. Think on the kingdom. This whole ministry is about everything in this word. But you have so much motivation where you won't tumble and fall off of that block. When you're striving for that crown, when you're striving for the acceptance of Yahweh Shem Shai, being worthy in his eyes. To be worthy in the Most High eyes, you got to think, what is he going to do to you? Is he going to take the light from you? Is he taking that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? This truth is not something to play with, And if you really want that crown, you're going to strive. Baruch 4:28, our mind to go astray now that we return, we seek him 10 times more. You seeking him 10 times more because you want that crown. You seeking him 10 times more because you want peace. And you don't got fucking peace here. We need Yahweh Shem Shai to eradicate this mother sucker. Other than that, I don't want to stretch off and go to somewhere else. Lowell, and this is edifying and on the point. And hey, and if it was, share the video to somebody else that's losing hope. Tell them, man, the fight is not over yet. If you want that crown, keep pushing. Oh, wait, hold on. this another precept. So if you do send this out to somebody, I want you to share this with them. This is where is it? It's Philippians chapter 3, verse 13. It says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before me." That crown, Yahushai. It says, "I press towards the mark, which is Hamashiach Yahushai, for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahushai." You're working towards to get to Yahushai. You know, that is the main goal, not a six-figure check. If you get that, but what's next after that? You know? But other than that, Lord willing, it's edifying and straight to the point. Yahweh speed. Shalom.